are back with Girl Talk, and now we have Guy Smith joining us. And tell me about Hurley. What is this?
So Hurley is the name of a film. It's a documentary about a man named Hurley Haywood, who is one of America's most successful endurance race car drivers. He's won Le Mans a couple times. He's won the 24 Hours of Daytona a couple times, Sebring, and he's pretty much won every racetrack in North America in the 1970s and 1980s. So that's going to be our featured film for our event, the Vintage Auto Film Exhibition, coming up the weekend of the Concours on October 31st. So it's kind of like a one-night automotive film festival, if you will.
Right, and so this is the eve of the Concours,
right.
And we also want to say it's going to be held at the Art Center, and it's exciting. I mean, so this is a very, everybody loves race cars, and the history behind this gentleman is also very, a lot going on.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about you two. What brought you to this car racing world?
So, my background is television and video and film production. I've been working with the Concours actually and a lot of other events similar to that for the last 15 years. And we did a film about a gentleman who has a hand-built car, and that film was, toot my own horn, it was a pretty good film, and we decided we needed to show it to a bunch of people that were coming into the Concours, so we rented a movie theater and we showed the film, and everyone had a good night, and they said, hey, you should do that again next year. So here we are on our 4th year. We've been growing every year, and like you said, we're moving to the Art Center of Coastal Carolina, which is a big step up for us. So yeah, we're excited.
And what's the event going to be like?
So
people buy tickets, and I know that the tickets are priced very well for a wonderful luxury evening. So what would they expect if they arrive?
I tell people it's like a one-night automotive film festival. So think of it as like the red carpet. The red carpet will be out.
Right, because he will be here.
Hurley will be there.
Okay.
Right. So outside we have a reception that starts at 6. We'll have about 40 or 50 classic and collector cars. This year we're going to have some race cars on display for people to check out while they're having hors d'oeuvres and drinks. And then at 7 o'clock, we kind of shuffle everyone inside. It's usually tough to do. And they'll go down the red carpet and get their pictures taken with Hurley. And that's always kind of a fun thing. And then we'll go in at 7. Shortly thereafter, we actually have 3 short films that we show. And then we show the feature of Hurley. And so the short films are kind of cool too. We've got one called The Lauda Legacy, which is kind of paying homage to Niki Lauda, Formula One champion who passed away this last year. And it's won, I think, 5 or 6 awards in the past month. It's really a great short film. We have Phoenix Rising, which is about a car that was destroyed in a gas explosion, very tragic event earlier this year, and the family who owned it restored it and took it out to Pebble Beach Concours, and they won Best of Class, so that's kind of a really cool story. And the last film is Why I Drive, which is actually a film from Haggerty, and Haggerty is one of our sponsors actually. And it talks about the passion of classic car ownership, and that's kind of what the night is about. It's really about bringing together the cinematic arts with the passion of cars.
So car enthusiasts cannot miss this.
No.
I have a feeling you're going to be sold out.
How do you get tickets?
Because, yes, how do you buy your tickets?
So you can go to the Art Center box office. You can call them. You can go online to artswhhi.com. If you want to see the movie trailers and more information, you can go to vintageautotv.com. But yeah, it's all online there to be found.
And a night of food and drink.
Yep, food, drinks, some really cool cars. It's going to be it's got a little Hollywood vibe to it this year, which is kind of cool, especially with the Art Center being involved.
Absolutely, they do a wonderful job.
So what's your favorite car?
I've been asked this before, and it kind of changes from time to time. But I usually go back to Ferrari 288 GTO. For those who don't know the car, it's like a souped-up version of what Magnum PI drove.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I love going to Concours because the cars, just when you think you've seen every car, there's more. And then I thought these special French cars that were just very nondescript, but they've been around for 50 years. If you are a car lover, if you want to know about cars, highly recommend to get to the Concours. But more, go to this movie. I think it's going to be a great night. I know your husbands the men will like this too. So this is a good birthday gift for somebody,
Perfect
right?
date night.
You get a good
the
date
ladies
night.
are going to like it too.
Anything else you can share with us before I let you go?
Get your tickets early because it's assigned seating. So if you want the best seats, go online and nab those. We'll have a few surprises, and we've got one announcement we're going to make at the event for what's happening for 2020, so it'll be kind of a stay tuned, but we're going to kind of explode the event a little bit bigger.
Well, Guy, thank you for joining us, and we'll be right back with more Girl Talk.